Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Yakamak. This is Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. In the last episode we put some pieces in motion to save Murray, and in this episode, well, we've still got some tasks to go. Murray's been thrown into solitary confinement because Bentley said it was part of his master plan. Hopefully Bentley knows what he's talking about. He usually does, but still. Oh! So last time I used the alarm clock to distract the vulture guards bodyguarding the Contessa. But you could always use this belt instead. It's the same one that Dmitri had in front of his boat. Clearly this is a big hint at our true intentions. I'm pretty sure that the... Oh wait, no, the code capture quest is inside. Alright, we gotta make our way back up again. There, we gotta still make a little bit of a detour, don't we? Unless... Here we are. More bottles? Really? Not gonna complain. There's a perfect timing to double jumping on these lamp posts to give you... to set you down straight on top of them, the ninja spider jump at the top, but it can be a bit tricky.
Sly, I need your help getting a handle on the Contessa's encryption algorithm.
I'd love to, pal, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Alright, I'll explain it to you one piece at a time. See that security station? The guard nearby is responsible for its upkeep.
I'm with you.
First, I'll need you to pickpocket his key to the terminal.
Sure, no problem.
Then use it on the security station to set off the alarm.
Hold up. You want me to set off the alarm?
Yeah, set it off, then clear out as the guard's sure to come running. Once he sees that it's a false alarm, he'll input the code to turn it off.
So you want me to take a picture of the code?
Move to a safe place and get a clean shot of that digital readout.
Should I hit all the security stations out here?
That's right. Once I've got a large enough sample of the Contessa's codes, I should be able to crack her encryption algorithm.
Now, see, you lost me again.
Just take the pictures. I'll handle the rest.
Thankfully, the part you don't understand isn't the part you're expected to do. So then, I should point out that if you... Unlike usual, where you can just kill a guard after you pickpocket them, if you kill the guard...
Now use that key to set off the security station.
Then it fails you instantly, because who's gonna enter the code?
Okay, now climb to a good spot where you'll be able to get a picture of the security code on the monitor.
Yeah, is this a good spot? Yeah, it might be a good idea to figure out the perfect place to stand before you set off the alarm. Some of them can be a bit weird. Of course, once you have the code, there's nothing stopping you from cracking his skull, but that'll be polite. He helped, we can let him live. Did I not break this one? I can't believe I missed that one before. Either way, let's go. Because this one has a patrol route, you might want to wait until he's as far as possible before you set off the alarm, so he's got the most time to get back to it and you've got the most time to get into a good position. This is not a good position. So where else? Where else? Where else? Yes, I can use the binocular while I'm swinging from a hook. Just checking. Well, he raised the alarm, didn't he? Uh-oh. So I forgot that this guard over here, actually he stays right by the station. You've got to lure him away. And this is the one where you want to make sure that you know the best place to take the photo in advance. Yeah, best position is like that. Make sure he's stopped and set it off. Technically this is balanced over you being it, not having the alarm clock and having to use the bell, but still. You want to buy it as soon as possible. That's all there is to it, really. One slightly dirty trick about the back guards is that when they stand still, it can be kind of hard to tell exactly which way they're facing, because they're just dark on all sides. Ooh, we have actually gotten a lot of clue bottles just running about randomly as Sly. I might just spend a bit more of the episode on yeah, because we've gotten pretty close with all our bottles. Like I hear a bottle right here. Speaking of stealth games from my childhood, I decided to have a look for the Chicken Run PS1 game. Which is weird because I never owned it, but I did hire it from the local game rental shop. Unfortunately, I never beat it either. There was just something about the last minigame compilation that I was really bad at. Like, the final level had a bunch of mini-games in it, and I could only ever beat the rhythm-based one. But there were 3 to get through, and I just couldn't beat them. And sadly, I couldn't find it on... I can't even find the old PS1 games on the PS Store, so maybe I'm just not looking hard enough, or maybe they deleted them all, and... PlayStation, how dare you?
Okay, that should be enough codes. Nice work, partner.
Okay, let's see if this trick works. Turn the music volume all the way to 0. That didn't work, it reset it, darn it. Okay, press the X button, not the triangle button. A watery grave. Bottle! Ooh, sapphire! Oh man, I guess if you do time your second juggle attack, you can actually insta-kill them with height damage, but it's definitely not easy. I did get spotted by that tank, but I was already not paying attention to it, so it didn't shoot me and blast me to ribbons. Okay, there it is. And then a perfect double jump. It's a shame because it does have pretty good music around here, it's just... I'd like to find those bottles, please. Yeah, this does actually have quite a bit of ambient sound. I think I might just die here. My health is getting quite low, isn't it? Come on, I think we could make it to the heist this episode if I could find just a few more bottles. Oh, there goes him. I think the remaining bottles will be related to these parts because this is the one place where I haven't really checked out the roofs on. I hear bottle. Oh, right, that piece of garbage. Now to figure out how to get at that one precisely. And that did not attract the guard's attention, even though he was an eye shot. I guess it was too low for him to care about. Bottle. So, it's not an overly big secret that I really like the My Next Life as a Villainess isekai, because those are, well, isekai are very common. Harem anime are very common. And yet for some reason, someone managed to make a combination of the two that just, it was quite a fun time. There's a new season and I would like to see that, but I can't because, well, I use my brother-in-law's Crunchyroll account, but for some reason the password for it changed, so I need to ask him about that. But what I have been doing to make up for it is watching a few Crunchyroll trailers. And there might be a few others that I want to check out. The time I reincarnated as a slime might be interesting. I'm not sure. And there's one which looks like it might almost be reverse isekai, although I'm not entirely sure whether that's the case. It does seem like a magical girl villainess is now having to deal with not having any sort of powers whatsoever, but I'd know about that one. The Great Jahi or something like that? And I feel like there was another one on top of that, but it escapes me at the moment. Where's that final bottle? Well, this last episode is going to send us all over the place exploring, so might as well. The upside about the wolves that spawn those spiders, the spiders might not drop money, but they drop health. Nope, get out. I see smart guard. Why? Slide, why would you go for that one? There's the final bottle. Alright, no need to start on the next episode because, well, the next job rather. Oh dear, we might actually die on the next mission because we've definitely run low on health. Ah, here we go. In the land of Leedale. So it doesn't appear like there's anything too. The thing is, I don't think it's the usual trend-following sort of anime because it says that. I remember seeing someone saying that it's actually based on a manga that's 10 years old, so that's definitely before the isekai boom hit. Thank you for the medicine.
You need an IQ of at least 140 to figure this one out. That Contessa is smarter than I'd thought. I believe the code is 248.
And we get...
You've gotten the long toss move.
So, what does this do? It's not here. Yeah, this one is... the long toss move is actually a shared gadget between Sly and Bentley. Basically, any sort of gadget that has a throwing arc. For example, the alarm clock. Now we have a longer range on how far we can throw it. It shows up not on Sly's gadget grid, but on Bentley's, even though we got it when we got it just a few seconds ago. It had a Sly graphic. It'll have a Bentley graphic for when we check it out on Bentley's gadget grid. It's all very weird. But then I suppose I'm weirder for bringing attention to the fact, because how much of this is really that important? Oh, right. Music! This area has great music. Let's turn it back on, please. And turn it off and then use X. Not start, not triangle. Anyone else? Like, I have this feeling that the time I reincarnated as a slime might have a lot more fan service than I care for, but I'm curious. Oh, whoa, now I remember. The other one that grabbed my attention was, so I'm a spider, so what? I guess the idea of reincarnating as common bad guys in video games might be... Sly, why did you do that? That was very non-helpful. It sounds like such a... It sounds like such an out there premise. It's probably worth checking out at least a little bit. But I'll have to wait to find out about it. Well, I'll need to ask. Okay, has the password changed? I can't seem to log in. Okay, I need to... One slight problem that I'm finding in replaying the game is the lighting is quite dark. And I guess I am slightly missing the having an active camera. It's not something I think often, let me be frank, but I definitely would like to have... I would definitely like it if it snapped a bit better during combat or cutscenes. Maybe I'm just too used to the more modern games where they don't even give you the choice of an active camera system, they just gave it to you. And here's something we will never get to take back to the safe house because the moment we start the quest, boom.
Okay, Sly, that's it. The Contessa's giant attack robot.
Wait,
Look,
what?
Bentley, with all due respect, it looks an awful lot like a water tower.
Don't be fooled. That's what she wants you to think. If we try to free Murray while that thing is operational, why...
What, we'll have plenty of fresh drinking water?
I'm serious, Sly.
Of course. I do owe you one.
The lightning rods around the prison are designed to draw lightning strikes away from the water tower. Giant attack robot.
Uh-huh, yeah.
By turning the wheels on the rod, you should be able to redirect the electrical current away from its ground wire, rendering it useless. Follow the lightning strikes to locate all 5 rods.
Okay, so you want me to break the ground circuit on all these lightning rods so that a bolt will strike and destroy the giant attack robot posing as a water tower.
That's an accurate summation.
Alright, so this is the same sort of physics as... or rather the same sort of puzzle as
It's
the
clear with a lightning rod
water...
worked. That lightning rod is out of commission. Look around for lightning strikes to find the other rods.
Yeah, so it's basically the same puzzle as the water tower back in Dimitri's area. Just spin everything once and bam. Puzzle... right, lightning rod busted. So yeah, this mission doesn't actually have waypoints in it, so you've got to use your eyes to figure out where those lightning rods are. Fortunately, the more lightning rods you destroy, the more they'll strike the other towers, so the easier it'll be to find them. And honestly, I have to admit... Okay, first of all, what Bentley was going to talk about before but didn't get the chance to is that if the area starts to glow red, get away. It's about to strike. Lightning is about to strike the lightning rod you're next to, and that means everything nearby is going to be electrified. I hate that so much. Every now and then Sly will lock his spire jumps onto something that I wasn't aiming for. There's another one busted. Problem is that the draw distance that they can get away with just isn't quite good enough. So then we have another one on the top of these palisades. I don't know where, but it is there. Oh right, I forgot. This area has a dead end. And my phone just triggered for some reason, I don't get why. On the upside, Sly does have a way around this dead end. There's that red explosion. Uh-oh! Well, we at least saw where the next one's going to be. Right over here. Oh, that was a good shot. I can't be mad about that one. Gotta love how this world has all the classical horror elements. You've got vampires and the bats, and you've got werewolves slash gargoyles slash grotesques. I don't know what the vultures are supposed to represent. And now the last one is really going to be getting the lightning treatment. You'd almost think that we could just leave it and let it burn out on its own, but nah, we've got to be efficient. We don't want to leave Murray imprisoned any longer than he is, and we aren't going to be able to get the big heist this episode, unfortunately. It makes me wonder, do I want to start the next episode, the episode after the next episode rather? Oh dear, there was a patrolling guard on this one. I always thought those were insta-kills, but I guess not.
Like I said, giant attack robot!
I love saving this mission for last. Because I like to think of Sly just going, look Bentley, we're all set, we don't need to destroy the water tower.
Thanks to your recent efforts, we're ready to attempt a Murray rescue. I call this plan the Trojan Take. Step 1. We use the Contessa's keys to steal one of her tanks. I'll jump in and drive while you keep out of sight by crawling underneath. With some luck, the guards won't notice anything out of the ordinary and open the prison gates for us. We casually roll in and then blast the security doors to Murray's cell block. Once inside, you'll need to improvise your way up to the guard control center and open the doors leading down to solitary confinement. Let's hope Murray hasn't cracked under the Contessa's hypnosis.
Yeah, I just like the idea of Bentley, we're already set. Do we really need to go after your fake giant attack robot? No, Sly, I'm serious. We got to destroy the giant attack robot. Otherwise, we'll have plenty of drinking water. I'm serious, Sly. And you can actually tell that it's real in advance because, the one that I always notice it on is the Bentley helicopter mission. If you hang out over the water tower for long enough, you'll see the eyes light up. So yeah, don't mess with our giant attack robot water tower. Either way, until next time guys, take care. We gotta get Murray out of the clink.